Hey boys, welcome back to some more Rugby League Live 3 West Tigers career. Finally bringing it back, bringing this series back. I wanted to upload it more frequently. It's going to be round 1, but I got a few of the Nines games and then that trial game, and I was going to try to keep it consistent, but then I got busy with real life stuff, and I didn't have time to record Rugby League Live 3. And then basically I was trying to get like a bunch of the Storm career mode recorded so I could actually sit down and play Rugby League Live 3 and get used to it, because you'll see it, like, you know, the first few games we're gonna struggle because it's not tough. Like, this game, my memory of it was that it was very easy on like the hardest difficulty. You could win like every game very comfortably. But just getting the timing correct and all that, like, it's very different to Rugby League Live 4. Because, you know, that's one very good thing about Big Ant Studios, in my opinion, is that every game that they make, especially the Rugby League series, has been a vast improvement. Well, the improvement, you know, that's, you know, opinionated for a lot of people, as the offloads. Oh, you're going to see a lot of forward pass offloads, dude. Bad habit. Very bad habit, because I'll talk about this quickly, the offloads, because in this game, like most tackle animations, you can throw an offload, but it's pretty risky. Like, they do throw it forward a lot. In Rugby League Live 4, most of the tackle animations you can't throw an offload, and then when you do throw an offload, it very rarely goes forward. Like, most times it does go backwards. So yeah, we got to get in the mindset of not throwing freaking offloads. Trying not to anyway. But yeah, back to the point I was getting at, is that not necessarily better, because, you know, some people don't think so, some people do, you know, this and that. But the one thing they do is, like, change the game a lot. Like, the games feel completely different. Like, it's Rugby League still, and the core gameplay is similar, but they're vastly different. From Live 3 to Live 4, it's a huge difference. It's a massive difference. And so yeah, that's why going back and forth, like, I actually feel like going from Rugby League Live 3 and then I was playing some Live 4, it was pretty easy to get back into Live 4, probably because I've been playing that like a lot and I haven't had such a long break. But going back to Live 3, like, it's tough. As right here, Ryan James is going to go straight through. And that was another little habit from Live 4. Like, because in that game, you don't even really have to press a button for them to tackle. Like, you can just hold down the right trigger and just move them into position, and they'll make the tackle. As we get the short kickoff. Oh, how good was the short kickoff, dude? I mean, that's one thing I've definitely missed from this game, is the ability to actually get a short kickoff back. Now, when the game released, like, it was very overpowered, but they did nerf it. Like, you can't get it back all the time. Oh no, terrible stuff. But you can't get it back all the time, and I think they made it pretty good now with, like, the patches to this game that they ended up doing with the short kickoffs. Like, you can still do it like I just did there, but it's much harder than it used to be. It's right here again, forward pass. Can you believe it? He was through the gap. Very disappointing. But on this, I wanted to bring this up as well. One good thing about Live 4 is the interchange on the fly, dude. It is so it's so much better being able to do it on the fly. I mean, sometimes it can get me into some trouble because I'm not focusing on the game, but going into the pause menu and doing the interchanges. And the other big thing about the interchange is that you have to wait until a stop in play. So you could have a player fatigued out here, and then you might not get a break in play for like another 10 or so minutes, as unfortunately Josh Hoffman is going to score their second try. Josh Hoffman, I do remember, is an absolute monster on this game. I remember our Titans career mode. That was a lot of fun. Hoffman is just so good on the game. He's just so good on the game. It's ridiculous. But yeah, the interchange on the fly, excuse me, and then also the ability to, when you make an interchange, that they go off when you've got the ball. Like, you don't have to wait till halftime or a stop in play, which is very nice. So yeah, definitely some good things right here. Beautiful offloading. I'm trying to score a try. It's been a bit of a tough start for sure, as Tim Grant almost is going to get over the line. And honestly, that again, like the more I was playing Live 3 today, I was actually like, there's a lot of good things about this game. And that right there, the driving forward in a tackle, it's so less annoying than Live 4. Like in Live 4, you would score so many tries, or the AI scores so many tries just barging over and just falling over the try line when no other defenders go in the tackle. But in this game, it just, you know, you get that drive forward animation, but like most of the time, I feel like they don't actually score. Like sometimes they do reach out and score, but a lot of times they do roll them over. Like it's not like Live 4 where if they're moving forward and another player or another two players don't get in the tackle, they always score. Like that is the animation. Like if they're pushing forward, one-on-one tackle, they're gonna score 100%, unless players get involved in the tackle. In this game, if it happens, like it's I don't know how often it happens. Like I'll have to play more to sort of find out, but it's far less annoying as the bomb goes up here, and Tedesco he didn't want any of that one. Very risky. You know, I'd probably suggest taking the catch. But you know, the bounce favoured us. Thankfully, we'll get the 20-meter tap. But yeah, honestly, the more I was playing it, there's honestly, there's a lot of good things about this game. I do like, you know, I'll reiterate. I still think Live 4 is a better game. The gameplay there's more like variety in it. Like in this, you'll see like most of the line breaks and tries we get is just quick hands across the back line, and getting the overlap, and then just sort of running around the fullback with the winger. But in Live 4, you can do a lot of cool stuff. You can do inside plays, and the overall gameplay is a lot better in Live 4, 100%. But there's some frustrating things in Live 4 that this game, I think, did pretty well. But yeah, I mean, it's always good to go back and compare, you know, because I do want to make that, I do want to make the note that Live 4, I do think is better. Again, I mean, it's 5 minutes to go in the game. I was trying something, dude. I was just struggling to really get anything going. Like coming back from a long layoff, it's tough to come back and play well. Honestly, I feel like they're the defense, and that's another thing that this game, the defense is very, very easy. Like they have scored 2 tries, but you can very easily just defend very comfortably. Occasionally, if they give it to like a good player, they can step around and make a line break. But yeah, the defense is very, very simple. And Ryan James gets sent to the sin bin. That's something you'll see in the future videos as well. The penalties, dude. So yeah, you know, there's some good things and bad things about this game. A lot of things I actually think it did pretty well, but yeah, I was having fun. The more I was playing it, getting used to it again, because at the start I was a bit like, oh man, this game is nowhere near as good as I remember it. But honestly, the more I played and getting used to the timing of everything and how it actually plays, like yeah, it felt very fun. Again, so there we go. Our first round loss to the Titans, who were very good on the game. Hopefully you guys enjoyed, and I'll see you in the next one.